Alright, so it's been a day or so since I read the codes off of the PS5. We got consistently a service loader um, error. And I'm not entirely sure. I can't find any information online about what that error code means. But I figured let's just do the standard sort of tests for this. So the reason why I went straight to the UART reader was because the console is behaving really weirdly. It's booting all the way sometimes, and then it will shut off like randomly. Sometimes it shuts off after like 10 seconds. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes to shut off. The more I've been testing it, the quicker it's sort of been shutting off. So something I think is failing on the board, but not quite enough to prevent boot, which is a little weird. So I'm gonna power the board with my bench power supply here. So we're gonna go with ground here, and we'll put a positive lead. And we're just gonna check some standby voltages. So I have a reference on the screen here for myself. Before I do anything, I'm just gonna pay attention to the current draw up here. So we want to see how many amps this thing is drawing on power up. I know there's no short on the main power rail because the thing boots. So we're just gonna power it up and see what we get. Alright, so it's going up to 300-ish, and then down to 7 milliamps. 300 milliamps down to like 7 to 10. So this is like almost normal, but I think it should go to 310. Let's try that again. I'm gonna turn it off. So it's gonna go up. It's not quite hitting 300 even. So I can't boot the board using my bench power supply because you need a power supply that can provide 12 volts at 30 amps to boot the console. But we can test standby voltages. So the first one is going to be the 5-volt standby, which comes out here. And we're good. So you can see over here, we're getting 5 volts. So that one's good. 3.3 volts out of this, I believe, here. We are getting 3.3 standby. All right. And we should be getting 1.15 out of one of these here. So that one's 3.3, which is normal. That one's 1.15, so that's good. I think we have 1.9 here, yeah? That's good. We have 2 volts on this here. Okay. Yeah. Kind of. Seemingly fluctuating, actually. Just kind of weird. I don't know if it's because I don't have a good connection. No, that's a solid 2 volts. Okay, I think I just didn't have a good connection. So those are actually looking good. So we're gonna turn this off. Let's flip the board, and we'll check a couple on the back side of the board. All right, so again, we're gonna turn it on. Goes up to, yeah, not quite 300. All right, it's normal that it drops down again to like, should go to around 7 to 10 milliamps. We should be getting 1.9 out of here, I believe. Yep, 3.3 on the power button. We know we have that because it's registering the power button press. That 3.3 volts there is when it shorts to ground, it boots the console. We should be getting 3.3 here. Sorry, 5 here and 3.3 here. Yep, that we are. Okay, so all of the standby voltages are good, and that explains why it at least powers on some of the time. Let's switch this off. I think I want to monitor this under a thermal camera. All right, we've got it connected. So you can see the thermal camera view here in the top right, and currently nothing's on. So I'm gonna turn on the 12 volts. Okay, we're getting a heat spot here. I think that's underneath the SSD controller. I'm not sure if that's normal to heat up like that when you first boot or when you first plug in power. I know it heats up when the console's running. Just gonna turn it on again. That gets really hot. Okay. Very interesting. Let me turn the board upside down, and we'll do the same thing again here. Okay, so 3 things heating up. One of them being the SSD controller, one of them being the south bridge, which is normal. That we'll see heat there. And then this voltage regulator here. I believe that's for the south bridge. So I think that's normal. Interesting. So the SSD controller might be suspect here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna plug in the power supply. And I'm gonna plug it in. And we can right away, we can take a look. We are getting heat spots again in the same places. Again, the south bridge is normal, but it is kind of weird to me that this is heating up before. So we're gonna hit power on here. We see everything heating up, except I don't see the SSDs heating up at all. These SSD chips. Alright, this thing's getting like glowing hot, so I'm gonna unplug it. I kind of want to watch that one more time. Okay, it's not crazy hot yet, so I mean it's warm for sure. Let's try that one more time. So everything's coming on, VRAM, and then I just shut off. I think it's this, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this SSD controller. Yeah, so I'm gonna order, I don't have a donor board that has a working SSD controller on it, so I'm gonna have to order one of these. But we will make a part 2 video where we replace this, and we're gonna see if that is the problem with this console. So give me a week or so to get that in, and I'll follow up with the part 2. But for now, thank you guys for watching.